Welcome to my channel. Short story of Winston Churchill and Fleming. In the late 19th century, an English noble family journeyed to Scotland for a summer vacation. The mother and father were looking forward to enjoying the beautiful Scottish countryside with their young son. But one day the son wandered off all by himself and got into trouble. As he walked through the woods, he came across an abandoned swimming hole, and as most boys his age do, he took off his clothes and jumped in. He was totally unprepared for what happened next. Before he had time to enjoy the pool of water, he was seized by a vicious attack of cramps. He began calling for help while fighting a losing battle with the cramps to stay afloat. Luckily, it happened that in a nearby field a farm boy was working. When he heard the frantic cries for help, he brought the English boy to safety. The father whose son had been rescued was of course very grateful. The next day, he went to meet the youth who had saved his son's life. As the two talked, the English nobleman asked the brave lad what he planned to do with his future. The boy answered, "Oh, I suppose I will be a farmer like my father." The grateful father said, "Is there something else you would rather do?" "Oh yes," answered the Scottish lad. "I have always wanted to be a doctor. But we are poor people and could never afford to pay for my education." "Never mind that," said the nobleman. "You shall have your heart's desire and study medicine. Make your plans, and I will take care of the costs." In time, that farming lad graduated from St. Mary's Hospital Medical School in London, and went on to become known throughout the world as the noted Sir Alexander Fleming, the discoverer of penicillin. There is more. Some years later, in December of 1943, a prominent British politician became dangerously ill with pneumonia while in North Africa for wartime meetings with other Allied leaders. Word was sent to Sir Alexander Fleming. Flying in from England, Dr. Fleming administered his new drug to the ailing politician. The name of that politician? Sir Winston Churchill, whose father, Lord Randolph Churchill, had paid for Fleming's medical education all those years ago in gratitude for saving his son's life the first time. What goes around comes around. And in 1943, Fleming saved Winston Churchill's life all over again.